Imagine being born in an isolated paradise, surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, where football is more than a sport. It is a passion that runs through the blood. We are talking about Tenerife in the Canary Islands, Spain, where on November 25, 2002, Pedro González López was born, known simply as Pedri. At the age of 15, he joined UD Las Palmas, and later, at 17, destiny called him to the biggest stage, FC Barcelona, a legendary club with a heritage of genius midfielders like Xavi and Iniesta. This transition was not just a change of team, it was the beginning of an epic saga, full of glories, challenges, and moments that thrill fans around the world. Pedri was not just a promise, he was the personification of the future, ready to write a legacy that could rival the greatest in history. UD Las Palmas was the cradle where Pedri forged his essence. At just 16 years old, he debuted in the first team, facing opponents twice his age and experience. His intelligence compensated for any lack of physique, precise passes that cut through defenses, subtle dribbles that unbalanced, and a game vision that made it seem like he saw the field in slow motion. Fascinating curiosity, Real Madrid tested him in a youth academy, but rejected him for a lack of robustness, a mistake that Barca knew how to capitalize on. In 2020, at 17 years old, Pedri signed with Barcelona for a modest €5 million, an investment that would prove to be one of the best of the decade. Arriving at Barca is like entering a pantheon of football gods. Immense pressure, sky-high expectations, and the shadow of legends like Messi, who became his mentor. Pedri trained alongside the Argentine, absorbing lessons that would shape his style. In his debut season, 2020-2021, he played an impressive 73 matches for club and national team, an overwhelming statistic for a teenager, which led him to exhaustion, but also to the Copa del Rey title and the Golden Boy Award as the best under-21 player in the world. It didn't take long for him to become an undisputed starter, with a passing accuracy rate above 90% on average, dictating the rhythm of Barca's midfield. His calmness under pressure evoked the club's history, which, since the Cruyff era in the 70s, has valued tiki-taka, intelligent and patient ball possession. Pedri was not intimidated, he flourished, showing that pure talent can overcome any age barrier, and quickly gained the respect of veterans and fans. However, Pedri's brilliance was tested by the shadows of adversity. Chronic muscle injuries, such as thigh strains and quadriceps problems, interrupted his meteoric rise. Since 2021, he has suffered 9 significant injuries, missing more than 200 days of matches, a statistic that haunts any young talent. In 2022-23, a tendon injury sidelined him for 65 days. In 2023-24, recurring problems limited him to only 24 La Liga matches. For many, these setbacks could destroy a promising career, evoking sad memories of players whose trajectories were cut short by similar misfortunes. But Pedri demonstrated resilience that goes beyond the physical. He dedicated himself to personalized recovery programs, adjusting diet, sleep, and training to strengthen his body. Each recovery was a rebirth, more mature, more strategic, with a passing accuracy rate close to 95% in key matches. Emotionally, these moments shaped him. Pedri spoke openly about the frustration, but also about the personal growth, saying that the injuries taught him to manage effort like a chess master manages pieces. Today, in 2025, he emerges stronger. This overcoming is not only technical, it is a life lesson, inspiring young athletes to persist, transforming pain into fuel for greatness. In 2025, Pedri is living the peak of his career so far, commanding Barcelona's midfield with unmatched mastery. In the 2024-25 season, he played 55 games, scoring 6 goals and providing 3 assists, with a passing accuracy of 92%. Statistics that place him among the top 5 midfielders in Europe. His short and precise passes dismantled defenses, his vision turned counterattacks into artworks, and his ability to dictate the tempo evokes Barca's golden era. But inevitable comparisons arise, enriching the debate. Vitinha and Jude Bellingham. Despite these parallels, Pedri forges his unique identity. He doesn't copy, he innovates, blending the Blaugrana legacy with personal touches, such as his ability to break lines with pinpoint passes. In a historical context where the midfield has evolved from brutes to maestros, from Beckenbauer to Modric, Pedri represents the future, technical, intelligent, and emotionally connected to the game. Pedri is no longer a promise. He is a tangible reality, pulsing with talent, intelligence, and unshakable resilience. In 2025, with a market value of 140 million euros and performances that captivate the world, he transcends comparisons with Vitinha and Bellingham, forging a singular path. His future? Potentially legendary. Imagine him leading Barca to more Champions League titles, or Spain to new glories like the Euro 24 he already won. But the present already excites. Every touch of the ball is poetry, every pass a symphony, every decision a stroke of genius. In a sport where heroes rise and fall, Pedri rises as a beacon of hope for Barcelona, a historic entity that has won 27 La Ligas and 5 Champions Leagues. If he maintains this rhythm, he will not be the new Iniesta. He will be Pedri, the legend of world football, inspiring generations with his journey of resilience and magic.